not like I made a deal with the devil. It's like I made a deal with myself. That I have like a devil in me. It's like that, every man has a bad man within him. People think I'm a bad person. I'm not.
Is zombie apocalypse real? All the videos and what people are talking about right now that there is an outbreak. Is there truth behind it? We'll take a look at this video. This was captured by an unidentified individual coming out of a club.
Reports are absolutely horrific. It's saying at least 27 people have lost their lives, dozens more even injured, and the footage is honestly just grim. People are genuinely running for their lives.
Hey guys, here to talk about the latest Mandela effect. When did that happen?
Grand rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. I know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. This is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Glad to grow, helps Glad to get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content. Tap in with this content. I appreciate you if you're watching on TV, whatever the case is. I wish you a smooth 7. Might be a trigger warning or 2. I hope not. But y'all know I love y'all collecting, man. I hope y'all doing good today. I hope y'all vibrating high. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know what it is. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
No faking.
Why don't you touch them and tell them we're on the roof? It's
Hopefully
okay.
start your seating, man.
Damn, these floods be crazy, bro.
What did y'all do? God was aiming and I know he hit his target.
Y'all remember that clip? Y'all know the rule. When one person run, everybody run.
See, I know you tripping. You painted in blackface, and you a man too, with a black pregnant woman body as cake. They cutting that mother, and you screaming and shit like you in pain. What kind of crazy ass party y'all got going on here at this mother? This is diabolical work, and just cause I had to see this shit, y'all gotta see this shit. I ain't never seen no shit like this before. At all. And they okay, they taking pictures and just flicking and snapping all types of shit. My stomach would be turning if I saw some shit like that. Dog, this is not normal behavior. This is not normal. Your mental is up. Ain't no way around it. To even think about no shit like this. This is listic behavior in a form of a cake. You is mind-boggling to me. It's disturbing. Now, I made a video talking about the cannibal cookbook. I posted the shit. They took the volume down off that. You know, it's cool, but this shit right here, dog, come on now. Eat regular shit.
This shit is weird. But history repeats itself to those who don't know it. We're not gonna go down that topic. Every time we do, that topic ruffle feathers. Whether the viewers get it, some of the viewers get irritated, or certain people on the totem pole don't like that shit. You know what I mean? So y'all let me know y'all thoughts, bro. But this shit right here is weird. That shit's weird. They do this to babies. They do this to humans. You can't tell me we ain't in no evil place. If they eating babies, they eat humans, they doing this shit as a cake. I don't care if it's fake and it's a cake. This shit is out. This shit is weird. Shout out to 23 Wake, bro. He a legend. He been doing this shit a long time. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, bro. Pisses me off when people get away with shit like this. And then when they take it to the extreme, we all just underreact to it. That's how I see it. This shit all entertainment. What I'm saying ain't true.
Go, leave the cars. Get to the evacuation point. Come on, grab the bag. The lava's in the road. Move. Come on, this way, keep moving.
And they just thought it was a bright idea to unbury his ass, bring him up.
They are watching your kids, and if you see a school bus at 2 a.m., they've already been through your neighborhood twice, and they already know which child to take. People were terrified after several areas started to show a school bus driving through neighborhoods at 2:17 a.m., appearing to pick up kids, all in the same area where over 32,000 kids have gone missing, and the number keeps going up. Haunting reports showed the bus with the school's name scratched off, driving slowly through residential neighborhoods and sitting outside of homes, seemingly waiting for something or someone, all at 2 in the morning until 4, with many now warning it is likely someone who sees your child every day. But it gets much worse, as not only are no Amber Alerts being sent out, but authorities have yet to investigate, with parents saying their kids went missing after getting into a school bus, but then authorities telling them that there's no issue and nothing to worry about. While it's most likely a privately purchased bus that we are seeing, which by law must have all school markings removed.
This is gonna be a little hard to believe, but this video was released by the Vatican. Supposedly somebody got this video, and this is a video of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ from a time traveler. Funny, they just turned off the CERN machine. I think that would be the most significant thing to travel and see. If you could time travel, that would be the most significant thing to see for me. I want to see. I'll probably change the course of history, but I want to see. But I don't know. Don't get mad at me, please. But I don't know.
I mean, I agree with him. But another thing I want to see is how everything started. I really would want to see day one of everything. I'm talking about day one. How we got to where we at right now. That's the shit that I would be on. I would want to see this too. But I ain't gonna lie, this one would probably piss me off if I see this in person. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to make it out of that. If I time travel back to that time frame and I see them putting the cross on Jesus' back and he got to carry the cross and they whooping him while he do, oh hell no, bro. I'm gonna be ready to jump in. I'm sorry, I would, bro. I ain't no way I could sit there and watch no shit like that. Ain't no way, bro. All that shit they did to him that day, ain't no way I'm sitting there watching that. Like, I wouldn't be able to stomach it, bro. Nah, hell no. So I don't know if I'd be able to go back to this date. I want to see how it all started though, for sure. Right now I wouldn't really want to step in, intervene, do all that extra shit, but let me know y'all thoughts, bro. I gotta hear what y'all thinking on this one.
Hey, we outside though. Dead homies, nigga. Gangland, bitch, on west side, only nigga. Oh, well, we outside though.
Hey, I know where that's at too.
No. That Southwest is done for. The crib and all that.
The aliens that are,
Do they look human?
This is my thing, right? And this is really don't look at me no crazy way. I think the ones that's around us know how to move.
But do they look human, though, is what I want to know.
Yeah.
But you know
So
it's
to the
them when you
naked
see
eye,
them.
Yeah.
we wouldn't know.
Wait, and you seen some before?
Few of them.
How do you know it's the aliens?
They weird. I'm gonna have to show
Teach
you in
me.
the spot. I can't.
I need you to teach me to
Like,
spot.
it might be 2 in here.
Well, was it aliens in main row?
Look around.
It was aliens in there.
Look.
Wow.
In main row, it was aliens in there.
It was aliens in main row?
And you ain't telling niggas?
Not in our section, but they was.
You ain't telling
it was
niggas?
around. I'm not about to fuck y'all night up.
Nah, I'm
I
not.
can't tell y'all your.
Nah,
news.
you can't let
I
niggas
know it's
aliens be
aliens,
around niggas
but
and
I
not
ain't
tell
know you
niggas
seen
they're
it.
aliens.
Let's rap about it. Let's rap about it.
I ain't gonna lie, I love to talk to East about that one.
Holy shit. This might just be one of the most horrific fires I've ever seen. This happened whilst we were all asleep last night in Thailand, Bangkok. And the reports are absolutely horrific. It's saying at least 27 people have lost their lives, dozens more even injured. And the footage is honestly just grim. People are genuinely running for their lives, trying to escape. It's genuinely quite hard to watch. Ultimately, beautiful people, it's moments like this that should remind us all of one thing. Life is so fragile. Like those people in this fire, they woke up yesterday expecting a normal day. Some of them never made it home. So if you can, right now, put your phone down, tell your family you love them, appreciate the people around you, because none of us know what's around the corner. Big love, everyone. Rest in peace to everyone who lost their lives in Thailand yesterday. And my prayers and my prayers go out to their family and anyone affected. I love you all. I'm as fictional as a dinosaur, baby.
Yeah, prayers to the family, bro. Anybody affected, that shit's sad. But what happens if there's a badass accident?
You know, in cities all over America, when you connect the Outback Steakhouse locations on a map, this is the design that they make. And it's not just 1 or 2 cities in America that have multiple Outback Steakhouse locations that make the design of a literal pentagram. It's tons of them. So ask yourself the question, is this really a normal steakhouse, or are they a cult who got their success based off of worshiping Satan?
Now let me know. I ain't ate there in years.
It's moving. You see it?
Oh, nah.
Oh, wait, look. Yo, what the f is that, bro?
Bro, back in the day, this shit went stupid viral. I remember watching this video, bro.
Really?
Yes, this guy, he uploaded 22 videos of his experiments, which were, I'm not gonna lie, pretty disturbing. So what he would do is he would basically try to create a homunculus.
What the f is that?
It's Latin for tiny human. And back in like the 16th century, 1600s, they believed that sperm could be fertilized or could be turned into a human, but it just has to have some sort of an incubator, and then eventually it becomes into a human, right? What he claims to have done, he tries to create an at-home version of a homunculus, but kind of like a tutorial to anybody out there who wants to create one of these things, right? He grabs an egg, a regular egg, you file it down a little bit and create like a small hole in it. Then you get a syringe full of, you inject the egg, and basically your kind of gets mixed with the egg, and you create a homunculus, a tiny human inside the egg. And he shows it, like he cracks the egg, like it moves and stuff.
What the f is that?
Судя по всему, он себя чувствует не очень хорошо.
What the f is that?
Потому что вот некоторые шевеления.
What the... Yo, look, it is moving, bro.
Но это существо, конечно же, не может обладать какой-то высокоразвитой формой интеллекта.
It is moving. You see it?
Oh, nah.
Oh, wait, look. Yo, what the f is that, bro?
He ends up doing more videos like this, and eventually one of them ends up like spitting something at him, and then he smashes it with a book.
Блядь! Ну, теперь он точно мертв.
Yo. But also, the way it looks reminds me a lot of the face huggers in the Alien movies. And keep in mind, basically what a alien is, right, is the perfect life form, the perfect killing machine, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that it uses the face huggers to latch onto humans, and then from the humans, it creates the actual alien. It has human DNA, and you could tell because on the upper part of his head, you could see like human cranium that's like been extended.
Oh, it does.
I remember that video. I didn't see all of them. But bro, you took your own shit. I think it was his own. Put it in an egg. It's not a human egg, bro. That's a chicken egg. That shit ain't the same. Like the eggs that women hold is not the same egg, bro. God didn't create us to be able to do that with a regular egg. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's how I see it. Let me know y'all thoughts, bro. He smashed it. And it was blood. This shit was moving. Bro, this is a crazy world. Oh my God. I forgot all about that clip. Oh shit. I can't unsee it no more. I forgot about that. This shit is staged. He shouldn't be able to do that. This shit is staged.
There's a guy who claims he's a part of a CIA project. He went to the year 2118.
Okay, well, how did he get here?
Let's read it through. So this guy right here, time traveler who says he's from the year 2118, makes chilling claim about World War III, secret CIA inventions, etc. He's wearing a mask.
Oh, that's a mask.
Clearly. Who looks like that?
I mean, I don't know. He said he time traveled, so is this what they look like in the year?
That's what it
He might. He needs to stay there if he did.
So this guy, self-proclaimed time traveler, has come forward with an extraordinary claim that he has journeyed to the year 2118 and returned with a chilling vision of humanity's future. The man who identified himself as Alexander Smith appeared in a gray suit and black tie, wearing a strange latex-like mask with an oversized nose and bald head. Among his startling predictions, there were claims that artificial intelligence would one day rule the planet, and that a small conflict between the US and North Korea will spiral into a global war after Russia sided with Pyongyang.
Sound like a good Chinese place.
Missiles were eventually launched, resulting in somewhat called the Third World War.
I've heard this before, though. That's what I'm saying. What is he saying that, bro, are you going to stop it? How do we stop it? You know the process of what's going on. You have time travel abilities. How do we stop it?
Yeah, that's a good point. He said further claims government routinely develops technologies decades before they become publicly available, which is true. Technologies that you're using right now, smartphones, they were developed around 30 years prior to actually being released. Yeah, we knew that too.
Oh, shit.
So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this real? Is this BS? What does he get out of this if it's fake?
Attention.
Okay, so what do you think?
I genuinely think that he has only seen half of the movies that I've seen and already feels like he's the one. But my guy, I've seen all of these damn movies, and I promise you.
I don't know. So what do you think then?
I mean, he's not saying anything. What do you want us to do with this information? You come back to say you're from the future. You got to give us more proof than I'm just from the future. Bro, tell me, give me more.
He showed a picture too. Pulls up a picture and it shows skyscrapers, futuristic, flying cars or whatever it is.
That's all he has is a picture. He couldn't bring a phone back that has video.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can bring back a robot like that'll tell you some shit. Like you can hand me something I haven't seen before.
So, okay, to play devil's advocate, here's the thing about the CIA and time travel. Project Pegasus. There's documented evidence. Project Pegasus was essentially a project where you're sending kids back in time. They sent a kid to the Gettysburg Address. The historian goes back into the records, looks in the books, and sees the very kid with a 70s haircut. He was wearing oversized boots. He was by himself, and he was just there at the Gettysburg Address.
Wow. We're gonna die.
Ever since CERN shut down on June 29th, 2026, shit has not been the same. Tell me I'm not tripping. You can call me crazy all you want, but a lot of people have been saying the same thing I've been thinking. Time feel like it's moving twice as fast. Monday turns to Friday before you even know it. Everything just feel weird. Everything feel off. People keep talking about they having weird ass deja vus, weird ass dreams. They keep looking at the clock and noticing the same time every time they look at the clock. And they're not doing it on purpose. It's crazy, fool. I'm not saying everybody is experiencing this, but I'm saying there's a lot of people experiencing this. The reality that they're feeling, they like, nah, something is off, bruh. You got people talking about their pets is doing shit they never did before. You got people recording birds doing shit that they never done before, flying in patterns they never done before. You see animals in places you never seen before. We all know how it was when they powered the joint up, but now we're experiencing how it feel when they power the joint down. You cannot ignore this, bruh. It's not like a couple thousand people feeling the same way. You got millions of people feeling this. My whole question is, why are they really shutting this shit down for 4 years? Did they something up? Did they open a portal that they didn't want open? Somebody explain, bruh. And let me know if you've been feeling weird and what you've been feeling down below in the comments.
I actually been sleeping better. Time feel like it's still fast.
Is the zombie apocalypse real? All the videos and what people are talking about right now that there is an outbreak. Is there truth behind it? Well, take a look at this video. This was captured by an unidentified individual coming out of a club. Literally, the club was cleared, and all because of this person thing being freaked out. But look closely at him. Something's wrong. But what is it? Some are saying werewolf. Some are saying zombie. Some are saying maybe it's just drugs. You decide for yourself. Take a look at this footage. Comment below.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we buying store-bought shit. Look at this. These shit's coming fresh. Fresh. These are fresh chickens. These are fresh chickens in a Jewish neighborhood. The answer be in front of y'all faces. You don't listen.
I ain't seen a chicken going to McDonald's yet.
Santa Clarita, California. The most people really know about the city is that it hosts Six Flags Magic Mountain. But what if I told you there's 2 haunting locations here that you most likely didn't know about? And we're going to go explore them tonight. Santa Clarita, California. The most people really know about the city is that it hosts Six Flags Magic Mountain. But what if I told you there's 2 haunting locations here that you most likely didn't know about? And we're going to go explore them tonight.
Jay-Z's concert at Yankee Stadium is ritualistic symbolism that symbolizes his comeback. Rest in peace to Kenu Rochford, because I feel like his death was a ritualistic sacrifice that's interconnected to the comeback of Jay-Z, which is the 45 ritual. Now, it tells you in the New York Times Post that there was a 45-year-old man who heard the gunshots. And mind you, Kenu Rochford is also from Brooklyn, just like how Jay-Z is, but he lost his life in Harlem. Now, when you get into gematria and simulation theory, we all know that numerology is the language of the simulation because it's interconnected to binary code systems. So when you understand the archetype of Jay-Z, he is basically a representation of being the Michael Jordan of rap. And what was the number when Jordan came back? It was 45, right? Now, remember, everything in the simulation is pretty much premeditated. So when you go to the song called Encore by Jay-Z on the Black Album, it speaks of everything that basically took place that happened to Kenu Rochford. So this is why I said that everything that took place with that is a ritualistic event to speak of a certain comeback that's interconnected to the number 45. And I don't give a fuck who don't like this type of talk, because that's y'all problem. Y'all think everything is a damn conspiracy. The corporate society, they telling you to grind and get it out the mud, while the people who control those industries, they doing witchcraft, dark incantations, black magic, and rituals to stay on top. And this is why you're basically at the bottom of the economic chain, because you don't understand what's taking place on a occultic level. Because in order to obtain the status of being a billionaire, you got to do some evil shit. You got to do some evil shit in order to be a billionaire or a trillionaire, especially if you're a so-called black person. And for those who've been following me for a long time, y'all know that this is not hating, because Jay-Z has always been known as one of my favorite rappers. But I'm able to create the energy of delineation. His raps, but at the same time, I know that he's an agent. I know he's an agent of chaos that's interconnected to what they call the Illuminati, right? I know he's connected to the occult. He's with the other world. This is why Dame Dash don't. So you got to understand what's taking place at hand. This is why Prodigy been told y'all dumbass niggas about Jay-Z, but y'all still don't get it. Y'all don't understand what's taking place at hand. So this is not hating. But like I said, I don't care who don't like this type of talk, because this is the truth. Because if you're going to be telling the truth, you can't leave nothing off the table.
Who agreeing? Who disagree? Let me know y'all thoughts, man. This is why I say I don't look at celebrities, artists, rappers, and all that shit as far as who's the real problem. The reason why is because in my household, we wasn't allowed to look up to artists. We wasn't allowed to look up to them. You can like what they do, but you don't follow exactly what they do because they're making music, because they are an actor, because they're an athlete. That's not how I was raised. In my house, that was called weak-minded. So we wasn't able to look there. And to me, and a lot of the rappers, they look like me. I've never seen somebody that looked like me that controlled the world. Not in my age, not my generation. I haven't seen it, but I see other people, lawmakers, politicians. You know what I mean? I see them making real change, calling the real shots. So I get kids watch these people, but parents do your job and teach your kids how to be more of a better human than watching some damn celebrity and let them teach them. That's how I see it. So when I see people say, no, we need to look at the celebrities and the rappers, I get that, but you do your job so your kids know who's who and what's what. Literally that. Parents, be parents. Make sure you control and monitor what your kids is ingesting and being entertained with. And look at the that's doing all the stupid shit, calling all the shots. Because the people who really calling the shots, controlling all this shit, bro. So, like, that's who we need to be looking at. And I'm tired of repeating it, but I'm saying it directly. I was raised to look at the real problem, not look at people who are entertaining me and follow what the hell they're telling me to do. It's far from entertainment though. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, bro. I had to say it. I had to.
What the f*** that? Oh, mother. Is that with? Hold on, I gotta step closer to this.
Nah, don't step no closer, bro.
Do you ever notice shadows moving around you? Like you, from the corner of your eye, you'll notice something moved and you're like, is there a person in this room? And you look around and nobody's in the room. That is likely you, one of two things. You seeing a spirit that's in the room, nothing to be afraid of. This is, the work I do is never in the dark. It's always in the light. This is always beautiful things. It's just a matter of energy and crossing dimensions. So you're probably seeing a spirit that's in the room with you, or this one gets a little trippy, or you're going to be noticing that there is, are you ready for it? It's going to be a little woo-woo here, more than woo-woo. Your future self that's watching your current self, or yourself in a different dimension that's crossing over because you are doing some sort of quantum energy work and it's with you in the same room, and then as it leaves you kind of notice it leave because it's shifting your energy. Or like I said, it's the first one where it's a spirit in the room and they don't even possibly know you're there. They're not even trying to get your attention. You're just noticing them.
And
July 2026, one of the most disturbing videos I had ever seen appeared inside my private Discord server. Nobody knew exactly when it was recorded. Nobody could confirm the exact location, but the footage appeared to come from somewhere in Mexico, and what it captured was almost impossible to process. At first, it looks completely normal. A work truck slowly reverses into an open dirt lot. Behind it, families are gathered around eating carne asada. Adults are talking, children are running around. People are laughing like it's a normal day. Nothing feels dangerous. Nothing feels wrong. Then, the truck stops. The camera remains fixed on the back doors. For several seconds, nothing happens. Then, one of the doors suddenly swings open and bodies begin falling out, one after another, non-stop. Dozens of men spill from the back of the truck and collapse into the dirt. Some land face first. Others roll across the bodies beneath them. Within seconds, they are piled on top of one another. Then the cameraman zooms in, and that is when the true horror becomes clear. Some of the men are still wearing shirts. Others are nearly naked. Their bodies are covered in bruises. Their faces are badly swollen. Several appear to show signs of torture and mutilation. According to people who circulated the footage, the victims were allegedly members of a rival cartel. But what makes this video even more disturbing is not only what came out of the truck, it is how everyone around it reacted. Or rather, how they did not react at all. The people gathered nearby appeared to be connected to the cartel. Their families were there, their children were there, yet nobody screamed, nobody ran, nobody even looked surprised. The adults continued talking, the children continued watching, and the carne asada carried on as if nothing unusual had happened. That may be the most disturbing part of the entire video. In that environment, death was no longer shocking. It had become ordinary, something the adults expected, something the children were being raised to accept. The cameraman slowly walks around the pile, recording the victims one by one, not as human beings, as trophies. Every man lying there once had a name, a family, a home, a life outside the cartel. But by the end, all of that had been stripped away. They were thrown into the dirt and stacked on top of one another as if their lives had never mattered. For nearly 4 minutes, the camera continues recording. No panic, no urgency, just a pile of bodies lying in the dirt while the carne asada continues in the background. Then the footage cuts to black, and the message behind it cannot be any clearer. The cartel life does not end with money, it does not end with power, and it does not end with respect. It ends in prison, or it ends exactly like this. Guys, whatever you do not go looking for this footage yourself. People inside my server told me they couldn't sleep after watching it. Some said the images stayed in their mind for days, because once you see something like this, you cannot simply erase it. But for those who still choose to view the full footage, it is archived inside my private Discord server. That is where I document disturbing cases and footage that often disappears from public platforms. Getting access is simple. Click the link in my bio or comments, choose a paid tier, and you get instant access. See you inside.
Touch the face, man. Little baby.
My girlfriend's daughter and dog has been taken. I took a 30-minute nap and I just woke up and they're nowhere. I have searched our entire home.
When was the last time you seen her?
Dude, I don't know how long I was asleep, to be honest with you. I know you guys are doing your job. I don't think she's doing 50 feet.
Okay.
You know, like, I would have found her and you guys would have found her.
He's not even looking for this kid, man. Like,
Has he given us consent to search the entirety
Oh,
of the house?
yeah, me and Cameron already did an initial search of the whole premises. He's just on the phone here talking with somebody casually. Evan! 26 of them! 26 of them! Evan!
He's already in the back.
Man, come on!
Sean, come here. Come here. Come here.
She's in the shit. I just felt her face. God damn it! Man! I don't know, man!
Alright, go over there.
Go find out!
Go over there.
She's in the
2200, we need a squad right away.
God damn it, man!
Sean, you gotta give us a direction on where you felt her.
I was reaching from the bottom, and I was moving that toe, and I felt inside because it was heavy and I felt her face.
What? No, bro. Are you, dude? Please do not tell me she's dead. So what? Where was she? Was she okay?
Up top?
Yes! She's in the toe!
Alright. Okay. Tell us that, Sean.
No,
leave it. Leave it.
Right. I felt
Get out. We gotta check.
warm, dude.
Okay. We gotta check her.
Felt her eye socket, dude.
Ready? Yep. Oh yeah, man, I can see hair.
Look at me, bro. Look at me. Stop. Walk it off. Walk it off.
Man. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Touch your head, man.
I got him.
Touch your face, man. Touch your face, man. Little baby.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands back. Get your Put your hands behind your back.
Somebody Miranda, shut that door. Shut the window.
I would never hurt that girl, dude. I love that.
They've acknowledged somebody's doing it.
I love that kid, man.
Hold on.
I swear to God, I love that child, man. I want to be your dad, dude.
It's not like I made a deal with the devil. It's like I made a deal with myself. That I have like a devil in me. It's like that, you know, every man has a bad man within him. People think I'm a bad person. I'm not.
That right there is why I couldn't be a cop. Because I'm not going to say I feared for my life on a traffic stop. That ain't my style. Shit like this would have made me want to lose it. I would have had to go get a psych evaluation. They would have had to sit me down with a therapist. I would have probably not came back to work, bro. Because like that would have my head. That would have my head. That would have my spirit, bro. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. This shit entertainment. Prayers to the mother, prayers to the daughter and the family, bro. Dude ain't shit.
Was one of the first UFO investigators threatened by the men in black to stop his research? Watch this and decide for yourself, Fushkis.
1953. Albert K. Bender, the nation's top UFO investigator, receives a threatening visit that will bring his research to an abrupt and premature halt.
He suddenly ended the International Flying Saucer Bureau, and people wondered why. And what happened was that he came home one night, went into his bedroom, and suddenly these three dark, shadowy figures materialized through his wall into his bedroom. They were wearing the hats and the overcoats. They had glowing eyes and they smelled like sulfur.
According to Bender, the three entities communicated with him through telepathy, warning him to discontinue his UFO research and stop publishing his influential magazine, The Space Review. Afterwards, he became ill and didn't eat for 3 days.
Men in black or shadow people, I ain't dealing with them. Shabadoo!
Let's talk about something weird. Really weird, hiding in plain sight in Santa Clara, California. You've probably been to Great America for the roller coasters, the water park, or even maybe when they had the Halloween haunt. But did you know this park might actually be haunted? Before the park became part of Great America, it was used for agriculture and orchard farms. A classic slice of pre-Silicon Valley history. But in 1976, Marriott Corporation opened Marriott's Great America, designed to be part Disneyland, part Six Flags. By the 80s, it had already seen multiple ownership changes. Some say strange things started happening not long after the first rides were built. Now let's get into the real-life tragedies that fuel this park's haunted reputation. In 1980, 13-year-old Kyle Foss was boarding the Whizzer when two trains collided, instantly unaliving him. Then in July of 1989, 9-year-old Michael Dorsey jumped from the loggers ride and unalived instantly. In 1998, 25-year-old Hector Mendoza of Hayward went under flight deck to retrieve his hat and was hit and unalived instantly as well. Then in 1999, 12-year-old Joshua Smurfett was in the drop tower when the shoulder braces were too big for him and he ended up falling 129 feet and his mom witnessed the entire thing. Then in 2007, 4-year-old Carlos Flores ended up drowning in Boomerang Bay. With all these tragedies, it's no wonder why people say that they feel something eerie in the park. People often say that they feel taps on the shoulder, whispers from behind, sudden cold spots on blazing hot days. One guest reported hearing a child crying near the carousel, and when they turned around, no one was there. And then there's the ghost of Katie, the little blonde girl that's seen in Orleans Plaza, often seen walking toward the theater. Multiple people say that she vanishes before she reaches the door with no trace and no explanation of where she went. And let's not forget the Demon Coaster. The ride's tunnels, red lighting, and screams feel theatrical. But urban legend says that something actually attached to this ride. They say a demonic presence was awoken during construction and it feeds off fear. Riders have claimed to feel sick, disoriented, or feelings of dread long after they got off the ride. And if you ever visited when Great America had the Halloween haunt, you know the place felt different. From Club Blued to Witch Doctor's Trail, there was this energy. Like something more than actors or fog machines were. Just remember.
So you said Harriet Tubman was saving who?
Bro, it was a spy thing, yo. She was already sending niggas up through the railroads to get them boule niggas up out of America to start the velvet glove of the Negro pen today.
Okay, so basically when she was sending mother up top, she was sending them to Britain.
You forgot she was playing both sides for a reason. She ain't built that Underground Railroad. It wasn't built by herself.
Come on now. Come on now.
I mean, so she was like, so she was like Young Moose over east with her shovel, just digging the underground. That was already there.
So you saying it was already boule slaves?
Bro, you ain't even giving her no money or get on her railroad unless you got something to give. And that last time I checked, what slaves had money then but boule?
Come on now.
This wasn't getting in the ride. She killed her own supposedly that we say, but you're just not getting in the Underground Railroad nothing. You are not even getting in America from Mexico without having no money.
That's a fact.
So you gonna get in the Underground Railroad and you ain't got something.
Come on now, talk that shit.
The fact is, what did you have? How did you get it? It's the only way that you can get it. You got to be a something. How did you get what you got to give it to her to get in the movement? How did you get it?
Because Prince Hall wasn't making slaves, Freemasons.
So the first ones that was getting it, I made it here. All right, y'all go. It was only one line of people that was going there. The one that gave it to me to give it to her. Now I make it over there. Now, all right, come on, y'all come through. It was only the ones. Well, nobody gonna go get no Mr. Earl and shit and all them other slips. Nobody. Let's go, yo. No, nobody was doing that. It was a paid, orchestrated, double wing at joint. It's no different. It's called separate to elevate. Because they was already ready to make up what they called the Great Reset. Like we in now, the Great Reset was that, okay, we got to separate the peas from the pie. We're going to put them over there and let the play play out.
Because I got to remember, Prince Hall became a Mason with the British soldiers.
Come on, man.
On the battlefield. That's when he took his Shahada now.
Come on,
so
man.
She was taking the slaves to the Britons. Man. That's why we say she was only getting the boule slaves. Prince Hall was making slaves, Masons. How the f*** you make a slave a Freemason?
Bro, like I said.
And these are the same people, their ancestors, now their descendants is here, causing all bait and shit in the Democratic Party with the NAACP and all these other niggas.
If you go look back to your great leaders down there, Nelson Mandela and all these great people, go back and ask yourself, you be sitting back like, why was a person from Africa send their child to Great Britain to learn something? If you notice, if you look and read your history down to Amos and all these so-called, you get to thinking like, why was they going all the way over to Great Britain and England, University of France and all that? Yo, you go on that and you look at that Negro pen motherfucker, you be like, what the f is that? Right, it's a rites of passage letter you got to get. You always hear people say he's a lettered man.
That's the shit that's gonna ruffle feathers. That's how my grandma be talking.
These are the signs you're gonna see when dealing with someone who's demonically oppressed, demonically possessed, or just demonically influenced. Now, this video is gonna help a lot of lost souls who don't realize that there are agents of darkness sent to destroy you. Many of you have demons around you and no understanding in it. Ephesians says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual principalities. Now, there's a lot of signs. They're always angry, bitter, combative, jealous, envious, negative. But the main sign is they're always trying to provoke you, to get you out of character, to do things out of emotion, because what they really want is for you to go back and forth with them. They want you to come into agreement with whatever it is they're trying to do and drain you of your energy, because they're energy vampires. That's why they want to do the back and forth with you. Now, the spirits that are on these people, they want two things. They want your attention and they want your reaction, to act out on doing certain things, things you can't take back, things that you could do that would open up doors to making your life worse, to get you in trouble. So stay calm and watch what happens. Now, another sign is you can never reason with them. When you come across somebody and their will goes against God's will, if you try to correct them on something they're doing wrong or something that's opening them up to darkness, notice that they never want to listen to you, or they laugh or they scoff at you. If they can't come into God's will, if they can't have it any other way but their way, they want nothing to do with you. They don't want to hear it. See, darkness loves lies. And when the truth comes, the truth brings light. The truth brings deliverance. Nothing can hide from truth. Darkness cannot hide in truth. This is why whatever person you're dealing with is constantly combative. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to hear about God. They don't want to listen to you on what God is telling you or where God is leading you in life. And they definitely don't want to see you prosper. A lot of people are led into darkness. So if you find yourself never being able to reason with a certain somebody, you got to understand what's really going on. That it is a spiritual war. That spiritual warfare is taking place. Because what pride does is it blinds you. And when someone is filled with pride, you invite all types of demonic beings into your vessel to easily drive you. Because you don't want to listen to God. You harden your heart. And a lot of times the people who are demonically oppressed, that's one of the things you're going to see is a hardened heart. Which leads me to my next point is they're always being jealous of your success and your progress. Even if you're not where you want to be, they're never happy with your growth. Let's say you were down bad and now you're trying to start making those steps up to get closer to the other side. There was something keeping you in bondage, but you broke that chain. And now you're doing the right thing. You're trying to submit to God, to follow the will of God for your life. Well, that jealousy and that envy will manifest, and you'll see it, especially when you have the Holy Spirit. It will all be revealed. You'll spot the fake love, the fake support, the surveillance over your life, the sneak comments. Another thing is they'll always bring up your past. They'll box you into an expired version of yourself that no longer exists. Rebuke that. Don't fall for it. Now, more often than not, God will even use somebody to warn you about them. They won't outwardly say like, hey, that person has a spirit or whatever. If they're really tapped in, they might, but they'll warn you to watch out for that person. The truth and time will always reveal who's who. And if you don't want to listen, you're going to have to deal with those consequences. And the last thing, do not match energy. Like, who's matching energy? Come on, you know better. Pray for them. Pray they get delivered. We're called to reflect the image of God, not to match energy. You want to match people's energy, you're going to be mirroring their demons. You're going to be mirroring those same agents sent to destroy you. You want to match energy, you're going to repeat that same cycle that you've been in. You're too smart for that. You already know what people are going to do before they do it. So why are you going to react to them? Why are you going to feed into it? The Bible says, do not cast pearls before swine. You know, it's these people that refuse to reconcile, that refuse to reflect, that refuse to look inside themselves. That is a clear sign of somebody that is demonically oppressed. You know, and when you can see that, and when you see God calling you out of that, you get out. Make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do, so your heart doesn't begin being hardened towards them, that you're not taking on the unforgiveness and bitterness and you keep it moving. Because the more you keep trying to pour into a dead situation, all you're going to be doing is holding yourself back and keeping yourself in bondage to somebody. How many signs do you have to witness till it clicks into your mind to shut that door? So again, ask yourself, do they want their will or do they want God's will? And after that, it becomes very apparent and you'll see what side they're on.
Electric_beam. Go run him up. Tell him I sent you, man. How y'all feel about my content? When y'all in the comments, let me know. That's how I feel about his content. Helps me, guides me, speaks volumes to me. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Shout out to Electric Beam. He a legend.
If a single crow or raven lands near you and caws directly at you, you must stop what you are doing and pay attention. This is not a random bird. It is a messenger, and it has a powerful warning. Let me explain. Crows and ravens are two of the most intelligent and spiritually significant creatures in all of folklore. They are considered liminal beings, meaning they exist on the boundary between the world of the living and the world of the dead. In Norse mythology, the god Odin was accompanied by two ravens, Hugin and Munin, whose names mean thought and memory. They flew across the world and brought him back information. This identifies them as the ultimate bearers of secret knowledge. A single crow appearing in your path is often a direct message from the spirit world or even an ancestor. It is a sign to pay attention. It is warning you of a challenge ahead, of a deceitful person near you, or that you are straying from your true path. It is a call to be hyper-vigilant and to trust your intuition. The actionable advice is to never ignore the messenger. Do not shoo the bird away or treat it as a pest, as this is seen as rejecting the message and insulting the guide who sent it. You should make eye contact with the bird if possible, and respectfully acknowledge it. You can nod your head or even say thank you for the warning aloud. After the bird leaves, you must take a serious inventory of your current situation. What were you just thinking about? What is going on in your life? The crow is a powerful sign to be cautious, to look deeper than the surface, and to be prepared for a truth to be revealed.
Bro, I done been past this place so many times. Look at the city in the bike. Look at the city in the bike. I done came past here so many times, bro. And it looked like they probably just own it, but you know, they don't fuck with it no more, but it's they shit. Look like some garage shit. But this right here caught my motherfucking eye. You see this right here, right? Okay. You see this? What the fuck is going on right here? Well, hello. Hey, this shit just caught my motherfucking eye. Like, nigga, do I supposed to come right here and sit in that middle spot during a full moon because the moon gonna be like specifically right here? Like, what does this have to do? Who made it? And it's right here. Like, that's an atom. That's an atom. It looked like a sludge hammer of atoms. But this was really got my eye. Like, I low-key want to walk that, but you never know. I don't know evil, good. Like, I don't know, but I know it had to take effort, time, and energy to take these rocks and just perfectly. Like, it's not here for no reason. I love this shit. I love this shit. I don't know what the is, but if my body give me a feeling to come back to it, that's where I'm supposed to come back to. But I know the owners of this, bro, they probably real deep Charlotte natives. Probably been out this for years, and this shit just been sitting here. Just been sitting, like, look at the messages, bro. Like, 178, 8 plus 2, 10 plus 5, 16. Damn, I can't count. 15. I was adding the 6, the 1 and the 5. I said 16, but 6. The number 6. Like 16. Nah, I meant 15, but the 1 plus the 5 equaled the 6. So I said 16, but damn. This shit. Oh, it's for sale.
Black people are being lynched all around the country right now. They are being found hanging from trees in public spaces. They're also going missing. They're also being in lots of other ways as well. And I can assure you there is no debate here. No debate whatsoever. Black people do not hang themselves from trees in public. That is not a debate. That is not the world we live in. Don't even try. Now, instead of giving high-level details about all of the people and all of the situations, I recommend, honestly, just leave this video if you feel like it and go to Black creators that are talking about it. They're gonna have way better insight on this situation than I am. However, there are things that I can talk about as a white human being on the internet, and that's the privilege that I have when I walk into a room or I enter a situation that Black people simply don't have. And I can use that privilege to support the Black community, and so can you. So if you look like me, let's have a conversation real quick. When I walk into an establishment, I am not immediately judged as somebody who is lesser than, who is going to steal, who is going to harm somebody, who is probably carrying a weapon. That doesn't typically happen, but that does happen with Black people. So I have that privilege of walking into somewhere and people not immediately seeing me as a threat. And when I see somebody assuming a Black person is a threat, I have the ability to physically put myself in that situation in between the two to either de-escalate it or to push that focus onto me rather than them. This can happen in a situation where a police officer is involved and that police officer is kind of being weird, kind of looking at people weird. This can happen in a situation where there are microaggressions, where there's where an establishment is just like, you know, people are following Black people around the grocery store, whatever it is. There's lots of situations that pop up every single day. The second you walk outside, it'll probably happen. You have the ability to physically put yourself in that situation and to, again, either de-escalate or have the escalation moved towards you. The focus is now on you, the person who is probably not going to get harmed or go to jail or get shot dead because they decided to have a confrontation. That situation is a hard reality for Black people all around the country, all around the world. Is getting worse and worse. And what I mean by that, it's already existed. It's existed for forever, but the openness of what is astronomically bad right now. And if you have any heart, if you are white and you have the ability to stand up for the Black community, you better do it, because it's going to keep getting worse. And if it keeps getting normalized because nobody's saying anything or doing anything or redirecting things towards them where it's not a dangerous situation anymore, then Black people are going to keep being found hanging from trees.
That one about to ruffle feathers like a mug, bro. I told y'all, give me a heads up before you send me shit like this. I don't know why when it comes to talking like this, it ruffles so many feathers. I got an idea, but I feel like we should all just help each other against the negative. That's my best advice. We should all just help each other against this negative, because it's literally good versus bad. Reason why shit's so up is because of the media. Movies, television, shit you see on TV and social media, shit like that. That's why this shit's still able to be going on. Let me know y'all thoughts though. This shit crazy. That one about to piss people off in the comments.
You're just imagine you watching outside and you see that creature right there. Boy, I would have skedaddled. She too calm for me, boy. They must be used to whatever creature that is, because it couldn't be me on foot on grave. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I want to be shot.
Hey guys, here to talk about the latest Mandela effect. When did that happen?
TK Maxx. Man, it's TJ Maxx, bro.
Understand what y'all looking.
Shown what this reptilian entity looks like. There's a photograph of Salvador Dali, a real initiate. By the way, I studied with the same Kabbalist who taught Salvador Dali. She never showed me this. It's an image of a reptilian that he's holding up like this. And it's about, oh gosh, I don't know, 6-7 inches tall. Now, this reptilian, sort of where we have our third eye, has a protruding horn-like figure in the center of its forehead, on top of its head. That's called the proboscis. That comes off and goes into the eye, and within 2 weeks kills the human soul and takes over the memories and consciousness. That's what they call it, soul scalping. And they have found really similar reptilians in animals that they don't understand how it's gotten into the animal's head, how it's gotten into their brain. Animals who were behaving strangely and had to be put down. So the whole thing is really mysterious. And those who have had the black eye very often start behaving differently. Now, forever, what's uncertain is, do they have to jump to another body after a couple hundred years or after that body dies? Do they have immortality, but yet they need blood to survive? What does that sound like? That's Dracula all over. That's the story of vampires, which I think is allegorical to the draconian reptilian race who needs blood to stop from losing their human form. Now, we all know that Eisenhower allegedly made a deal with aliens. In exchange for humans, they gave us some technology. Now,
he was about to start going crazy. I took some out though.
Bag of chips, unopened. Let's get it. I love women. In fact, I've come across some very beautiful women in my life. Whoa, okay. Let's see what we got going on here. That was a little easy. Nope. Hell no. The most beautiful woman in the world that I've ever seen. Let's say we can give maybe 5 or 6 of them, right? Maybe 7, 6, 7. Numero uno. Aisha from Notorious B.I.G's Big Papa video. That's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Okay, all right. Numero dos. Michelle Obama. Most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Numero tres. Megan the Stallion. Most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. This ain't something in these chairs. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Now, hold on. Numero cuatro. Venus Williams and her sister. Yeah. Numero cinco. Who do we got here? You don't know my name. Oh, yeah. Alicia Keys, that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Numero CS, or siete, I don't know how to count. What is it, CS is 6? Siete, cause siete is sit, that's sit down, ain't it? Numero cinco, we have most beautiful woman in the world, in my opinion, Barbara Bush. Yeah. I gotta go.
Alicia Keys, yeah. I don't know about the rest.
Bitch, don't turn yourself in. You're not getting in the car with me.
You turn yourself in for what?
Bitch, you just said you was. Little kids.
I'm not little kids.
Are you?
I'm gonna go in there and just say I have a problem, and I need some help.
Demetrius, is you walking in a police station to have me some help? That's not a crime. Tell them what they're doing. Like, what you? Come on, you what?
Okay, I went. I'm messaging little kids, and I'm just sending stuff.
What's your reason? What kids? Where you finding these kids at?
I'm finding these kids on the website.
What website?
On different websites.
Are you searching for kids?
Searching for kids.
What are you looking for when you're searching for kids?
I'm searching for little feminine boys.
And you finding little feminine boys on a website, and they're talking back to you on this website.
Yeah.
And you're saying,
I'm seeing a lot of stuff.
What urge and why?
The urge to be dominant, to dominate.
To dominate a little kid.
Yeah.
That shit's weird, bro. That shit is beyond weird.
What very often occurs is that an elite will get to a very old, ripe age, or they will die in some sort of an accident publicly. Privately, they are taken, and depending on their level, they are either age regressed or they have their consciousness basically downloaded into a clone that is an exact duplicate of them. They then disappear from the public eye forever and go into these programs or go into retirement. This is something that pops up a lot in the programs, and everyone that is served deeply knows that the elite have access, and many of them never really die.
Small Oregon pendant costs $34. Larger pieces cost up to $288. The money poured in. Her channel was no longer just spreading ideas. It was fueling paranoia. And it was only a matter of time before it led to a serious tragedy. Stephen Mineo and his girlfriend Barbara Rogers were devoted followers of Sherry. They trusted everything she said. Then in 2017, Sherry turned on them. It started when Barbara made a Facebook post saying that she liked eating raw meat. Sherry saw the post and reacted right away. She said the only types of people who crave raw meat are those influenced by dark forces. She accused Barbara of being a reptilian super soldier. Sherry's other followers took this accusation seriously.
Phone, that's how it's sticking out. Oh, they're gonna see him.
He's clear as day.
He wants to be seen.
He's clear. He's so skinny, he may not be able to be seen, but he's clear.
You can see it? Okay, yeah, he wants to be seen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you, bro. So I'm trying to let you live for as long as you can. I watched that movie because you told me to.
Right.
I cloned Tyrone.
They cloned Tyrone.
Or they cloned Tyrone. There's a list of things. Right. I'm going to just start naming them while we're here.
Go ahead.
They talking about the food we eat and drink, what they putting in it, they experimenting with it. They talking about hair products. They talking about music, how it's programming your mind.
I swear I love his podcast.
Chris Tucker on a podcast, what's up with you being on the list? He didn't do what Jimmy Kimmel said. Jimmy Kimmel said it's a fake list. Who cares what that list says? It's fake.
Right.
Chris Tucker goes,
Yeah, I did. I did go on that flight, but we went to Africa, and I went with a bunch of diplomats. I didn't know who this Epstein guy was. Like Chris Tucker says, like, I had no idea. We were on this plane. We were going to Africa, do some diplomatic shit, and turns out he's a. I didn't know.
Well, they definitely got people connected to him by using famous people.
Yes. Yeah.
Because,
So,
like,
my
if
point
you
was,
find out,
Chris Tucker basically
confirmed
that the list was like legit because he's on it.
Right. There's this dude that was inviting me to this conference once, and he was like, Kanye West is going to be there. I'm like, oh, Kanye West is going to be there. Next thing you know, you're there, right?
Yes.
And if you don't know who's there, and some dude, this was just a conference. It was like a tech conference. And they wanted me to come and talk about, like, the influence of social media and podcasting and shit. I was like, I talk about that all the time. When am I going to go there? But point is, they were trying to lure me by saying that some famous dude I know was going to be there. So if you hear, like, oh, my God, you know, Richard Dawkins is going to be there.
You think it's safe?
Yeah, all these famous people are going to be there. World leaders are going to be there.
What was Stephen Hawking's doing on that list so much?
Stephen Hawkins was a freak. He used to go to strip clubs.
Really?
Yeah, because he could feel, but he couldn't move. You know who told me about that? Eric Weinstein. Weinstein told me about that back in the day. He would go to, like, swingers clubs. He would lay there, and they all gyrate on him. Because it probably felt good. And he can't move, but he could feel. He had Lou Gehrig's disease, so his body just...
Their dicks still get hard, though.
I bet. I mean, he's not stupid. He's smart as shit. He just can't move.
It's crazy because to go to the effort to blackmail Stephen Hawking.
Well,
like, you know, easy that would be. It's like you really want to.
I give you $1, just one single dollar. In our system of banking, I would say, okay, Steve, I gave you $1. How much could you lend out to your friends? And your natural reaction would be probably something less than $1 because I want to keep something in my pocket. The way our system works is if you as a bank are holding my dollar, you can lend out an additional $8 or $9. No, it's impossible. I only have $1, Jeffrey. We have something called fractionalized reserves, which is if you have 1, you can lend out 9. That's the way our system works. And so not only do world leaders not understand banking, but the man on the street, my father worked in the park department, it would be beyond his imagination that people could lend out more money than they actually had in their pocket. Next question.
Get the hype of the video as well. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Let me know y'all opinions. Y'all know we made it to the end of this. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. This is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Glad to grow, helps Glad to get bigger, helps my people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I appreciate you watching the NTV, whatever the case is. I wish it was smooth 7. Love y'all collective. Till I see y'all in the next one. Y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know what I'm